Today, I'm going to show you some trigger points to help you with pain or numbness or tingling feeling you may have in your thumb area, here all the way to here. It could be just concentrated in one section or all along here. So the first point we're going to look at is in our biceps area. To find the muscle we are looking for, we're going to simply flex our arm like so. Okay, and you will feel the tendon here in the crease of your elbow. Once you find this tendon, okay, you want to go next to it like so, and you're going to travel up a tiny bit. Now, what you're going to do to make sure we're in the right place is you're going to place your palm facing down and you're going to flex at 90-degree like this, and you're going to flex your arm up and rotate at the same time, and you will feel a little bundle of muscle under your biceps. So you're not looking for your biceps, you are literally looking on the side here. And when you feel that muscle engaging, you know you're at the right place here. Okay, now in this section here there is a couple of trigger points, so you can feel for that. And when you feel that tenderness, you can use the compression technique that I use in many of my videos, which is just pressing and holding for 30 to 60 seconds if you can. Less, it doesn't really matter. And you want it to be uncomfortable but not unbearable. So the pain has to be uncomfortable. So you're going to want to feel it, but you don't want to be passing out. And you hold it. And you can do that technique a few times a day for a few days. And also, whilst you're doing this, it can refer pain into your thumb area. That means you've hit the right spot. Now you can do the same thing, but you can add the movement. So you can just compress and flex and turn your palm up like so. And you can again do that for 30 to 60 seconds or less. Again, you want to put pressure, you want the pain to be uncomfortable but not unbearable. And you can do that a few times a day for a few days. Once you've done that, you can move on to the next one. The next one is actually in our thumb area. So for this next one, you want to place your hand on a surface or on your lap, and we want to look at the web area of our thumb. So this is the web area. And as you can see, this bit is just very fleshy, but the closer you get to your thumb, you will find a little meaty section, and that's the section you're looking for. Now, this area, once you found it, you want to do the same thing. You want to use your index and your thumb, and you're going to compress. You're going to compress, you're going to find the spot that's very tender, and you're going to just compress it. And you compress by holding, and you want the pain to be uncomfortable but not unbearable. And you're going to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds or less if it's too painful. Also, you can release your grip a little bit if it's too painful, but you want to hold for longer. And you can do that a few times a day for a few days. And release. And again, you can hold. What you can also do is massage. So you want to give some circular movement to the area, but you can do that at a later stage when it feels a little bit less painful. Now, in the same area, a little bit further up, you may also have a trigger point here somewhere. So you can palpate a little bit further up. I don't have one, but let's say mine is here for the purpose of the video. And so I'm just gonna, again, compress. And again, you want it to be uncomfortable, but not unbearable. And you want to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds And you can do that a few times a day. And again, after a few days, you can add some movement. When it feels a little bit better, you're just going to compress and just add some circular motion if you need to. And again, you can do that for 30 to 60 seconds. And if you can't use your other thumb, you can use your knuckle, like so, or you can use your index finger, or you can use a probe. You can use something to help you if your other hand is a little bit weak. Et voilà,